Okay, let's look at practice exam 2, problem number 4. Alright, so we want to use implicit differentiation to find the dy over dx. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so take the derivative of the equation with respect to x. Right? So derivative of x to the fourth is just a regular power rule, so it's going to be 4 x to the, subtract 1 from the power, so cubed. Alright? Then we have, let's see, two things multiplied together, and I'm going to actually incorporate the negative sign. So I'm going to just, I'm going to take this as the first guy, this is the second guy. Alright? So using the product rule, alright, taking the derivative of the first guy is negative 2x. So negative 2x. Then multiply by the second guy, which is y. Alright, and the first guy is negative x squared. Then multiply by derivative of y would be dy over dx. Right? Then derivative for x to the fourth would be 4y, subtract 1 from the power, cubed. But since this is written in y, you would have to multiply by dy over dx. So that's basically the chain rule. And is equal to, the derivative of a constant 1 is 0. So we'll get that. Alright. Then what we want to do next is that we're going to put, since we're looking for, the guy we're looking for is dy over dx, so we want to isolate those guys. So first thing we do is I'm going to put these two terms and shove it to the other side. Alright, so we can do that by simply adding 2xy and then subtract 4x cubed. Alright, so and also I'm gonna just combine these two and factor it out, so it's gonna go here. Alright, so we'll get dy over dx factored out, and then you would have, let's say I'm going to write this guy, 4y cubed minus x squared. So that's minus x squared. Right? So we took care of those guys. Alright, then on the other side, since we placed, we add 2xy, so you're going to have 2xy, and then subtract 4x cubed. Alright, then last step would be we can just divide through by 4y cubed minus x squared. So you get, so divide through by 4y cubed minus x squared. Alright, so we have dy over dx, which is equal to 2xy. Actually, since 2x is in common, so I'm going to factor 2x out. And then you have a y minus 2x squared. Right? Then divide through by 4y cubed minus x squared. Alright, so this is the dy over dx. Alright, so let's look at the part B. We want to find the equation of the tangent line to the curve at negative 1, 1. Alright, so we know that here, this is basically our x1 value, and this is y1 value. Right? So all we needed to find is the slope. So slope m can be found by looking at the derivative, which is dy over dx, because derivative tells us about the slope of the tangent line, and evaluate this derivative at x equals -1 and y equals +1. Right? So you're going to get, right, so from part A, 2 times x is -1, right? Then y is 1 minus 2 times -1, x is -1 squared, right, all over, and 4 times y is 1 cubed minus -1 squared. So this is going to be, let's see, so you have 1 minus 2, so it's going to be -1. So that cancels with this -1, so you have 2 on top. And you have a 4 minus 1, so it's 3. Right? So it's 2/3. So using a Poincare law form, we have the equation y minus y1, which is 1, is equal to m 2/3 times quantity x minus -1, so it's going to be +1. Right? So that's an equation of the tangent line we are looking for. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.